Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Join me back in Cannock Chase again. This time I thought I'd come back to the Castle Ring. It's been a while. There's been two recent sightings of a black-eyed child. The most recent one about a week and a half ago. I still haven't read the report on that yet, on where exactly it was in Cannock. But a previous one that I think I mentioned on one of my few videos back, there was a guy walking his dog and he saw the black-eyed child here on the Castle Ring. It stared at him for about 30 seconds. His dog was going mental and it just ran into the trees in the distance. So good morning, spirits. Any spirits that wander this Castle Ring, including the black-eyed child. I've come here this morning in the hope to communicate with anybody, any spirit, any being, any entity, paranormal, or even any cryptid that wanders this Castle Ring, and particularly after the black-eyed child. I may have said the story before. Little girl around about 10, funny enough the same age as around about the age of the black-eyed child. She saw the black-eyed child and she started chasing it. Being a 10-year-old girl, she was just chasing a little girl, probably just to try and play with. And she ran, and the black-eyed child was trying to lure her to harm. As she was approaching the black-eyed child just walloped like that, disappeared. And the girl stopped short. Now if you look here, there's a ditch here. This ditch has got a drop of a good, probably 20 feet or so. You imagine a small child running along here, trips, falls, rumbles, lands at the bottom there. She's going to struggle to get back up without the help of any parents. She's probably going to injure herself quite significantly, being a small child. But yeah, that was one of the many things what a black-eyed child is supposed to do. As I said before, lure you into the woods to bring you harm. You know, but here's me. I'm willingly walking into the woods for interaction. I'm here at the Castle Ring. So come forward, black-eyed child. Don't be scared. I'm not. I say that till it happens. Come and prove to me you exist. Come and prove to the world you exist. How about you step in front of me, in front of my camera? I bet you can't do that. I bet you're too scared. I bet you're too scared to show yourself on my camera. You probably think it's going to harm you. You might not be sure what it is. It's only an instrument that will take images of yourself, and if you can speak, it'll record your voice. That's all it does. It doesn't bring you any harm whatsoever. Likewise, neither will I. Now, about a year ago, I came down here with my daughter, and I'm sure the weather was a lot drier then. But I got what I remember, some decent, relevant responses on the spirit talker down here. And at the same time, my daughter ran her ghost tube. My daughter said she saw something, if I remember right, my daughter she saw something in this area here. Now I remember, it wasn't particularly a wet day, but it was a bit steep and it was a little bit muddy, just like it is today. And I think my daughter came to about this point here, and she didn't want to go any further. So I didn't want to leave her, obviously, but I came a little bit further forward to around about this section here. Actually, it was this very section here. And I saw a shadow figure right in there. It was an obvious movement. And then when I looked, just as you would expect with my luck, it disappeared. So, good morning, spirits. The last time I was here with my daughter, you showed yourself to myself briefly, and I think my daughter may have seen you, unless she saw something else or somebody else. Would you like to come forward and show yourself to me this morning? Would you like to come forward and talk to me, communicate? I've just heard a voice. Could be a dog walker. Maybe. Well, he was off the beaten track. That was the voice that I heard in the distance. Does the spirit want to come and show itself? Come and stand in front of this device. apart from somebody making a huge racket in the distance. Man, it's gone really quiet. I have to struggle to listen for the birds tweeting. You can hear them, the odd crow. Somebody in the distance making a racket. Thank you for that. But it's gone so quiet. Is there anybody here with me in these woods? Could you maybe appear behind me, talking to this device? How about you give me your name? Is there a little girl with me? Black-eyed child. Don't be afraid. Come and tell me come and tell me your name. My name is Dev. Do you want to say hello? I'm not here to harm you. Likewise, I don't want to be harmed. Come and have a conversation with me. Don't be alarmed by all the equipment that I'm carrying. None of it will harm you. Do you not want to come and talk to me? If I move to a different location, will you communicate with me? Well, I just thought I'd try that because this place went very spookily quiet. Spirits, are you here with me? You've got my full permission to follow me. Come and join me for a walk. Well, I thought I'd head down there since I'd been that way before with my door. I thought, why not, as I'm here? But what I'll do now is I'll head back onto the actual ring itself. There's two paths around the ring. There's an upper and a lower. I want to take the upper because I'll get a good distance vantage point of a view But at the same time, I want to be in the lower because of the wooded area, in case anything is seen in the woods. So I might take the opportunity and go, I take the lower up this steep bank first. Whew. Hi, morning.
Frozen rice. Like, oh, morning. Sorry.
Morning. That's all right. I was just out buying the dog carrying the stick there.
It was a massive one. He's compromised at that one. So.
Brilliant. All right, see you now. Wow, it's nice to see the sun shining again. Almost forgot what that looked like. But as I was saying, an upper and a lower path. The distance there, I'm going to head on this lower path. But you've got that higher point up there. I mean, there's nothing to say I could go around one way and come back the other, but see how it goes for time. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Now the sun's out.
Yeah.
Well, there's many dog walkers about. All nice, friendly people. But the only trouble is the Castle Ring. Everybody seems to stick to the same area. And if you look down the bottom there, everything goes downhill quite steep. So sometimes it's difficult to go off the beaten track and get out of the way for less noise contamination or interactive with other people. Not that I'm xenophobic, but yeah, it's nice if there's no one here other than paranormal. I forgot how steep this bloody path was. Obviously in the distance we got the sound of some industrial noise pollution, which is not what I like. But what I'm doing is I'm going to go off the beaten track because there's more dog walkers going in clockwise, anti-clockwise. So I'm going to venture into this little wooded area, and I'd like to think I could come across the sound, the voice, the giggle, the laughter of a small black-eyed child. So, black-eyed child, you like to show yourself to many people. I think you're scared of me, personally. Why is it you show yourself to other people when I come out and call for you? You're hiding. I believe your presence is here. You're watching me, but I can't see you because you're too scared to come out and show yourself to me. Is that true? I saw what I thought because of my mindset. I thought I saw a small person standing there, and it's that bloody post. Come on, come forward and show yourself. That's what I'm here for. I want to know why you haunt this place. I keep asking the same questions, and I probably will until I get the answers. Why do you haunt this place? Did you live here many years ago? Because the Castle Ring was a village, a settlement. Maybe that's where you descend from. Now, I'm not too sure if I've been down this pot before. There's a section of woods that goes down that way. I've been that way before, but there's a dog walker with about half a dozen dogs. So I thought I'd come in the opposite direction. Now there looks an interesting part of a forested area. A future investigation in there. I'll have to do some research on that area. Does any spirits wander this area? Does the black-eyed child come down this area? It's a very quiet place, apart from that noise in the distance. There's not many people here. This is your perfect opportunity to come forward. We could have a conversation. Are these the woods you ran into the last time you were seen here? I'm going to blow the death whistle. Come on, black-eyed child. Why don't you not copy that? Scream, laugh, giggle. Show yourself. Come and talk to me. Are you scared to show yourself because you know that I'm not scared? Is that what it is? As I've said before, certain things you have to say, I reckon, to provoke a reaction. Is there any other spirits that want to come forward? Because I think the black-eyed child's been a little bit of a coward. So why doesn't another spirit come forward? There's been many spirits seen around here. Many people have witnessed, documented. I'd love to find out the location of where the parachutist was seen from the swinging from the trees. I don't know if he was British or if he was German. I don't know if he was shot down. Obviously he bailed out for some reason. But I don't know what area that is. If anybody does know that area, leave a comment below. Hello, is there somebody there? I just heard a noise. It was some sort of voice, but I couldn't make out what it was. Is there somebody here with me? Let me hear your footsteps. Let me hear you scream. Let me see you. I dare you to show yourself. I dare you to come and follow me. Okay, who's playing games? I asked for it. Are you delivering? Because I've just heard behind me running footsteps. I swear, I hope the bloody camera has picked that up. I heard your footsteps. Are you playing games with me? Come out. Somebody's here with me. Who is it? Okay. Well, I did ask for it. Where are you? You're hiding behind that tree. Spirits or black-eyed child, why don't you not throw something at me or towards me? There's plenty of stuff on the ground. There's broken branches, there's stones. Let me know where you are by way of throwing something. Because something's here. Whoever you are, whatever you are, stand in front of this device. Walk, move around so I can see you. I'm not afraid. You're probably more scared than me. Is that the reason why you don't want to show yourself? Well, let's try that again. Come and follow me, spirits. Oh God. I've just had a weird, sickly feeling. Oh, dog walker in the distance coming this way. Man. You know that feeling you get as well when you get something like, what did I explain it the last time? Like somebody's walked over your grave, your body gets an overwhelming, yeah, well, I've had that, and a very sickly feeling. Not a feeling of dread, as typically you're supposed to get. Maybe it's unease. Man, there's dog walkers in every direction now. I've got dog walkers up there. I've got a dog walker there. Just need to find a nice little area where I can possibly set up the old tripod. Preferably without too many people around. And another dog walker coming. Now, a few videos back that I did here, one of them I came with Gary, and we came to the tree with no leaves, and in front of me is that tree. Well guys, I thought I'd try and do something here. The only trouble is now, as the morning is progressing, I'm getting dog walkers from absolutely every direction. So let's play this one by ear. But anywho, I'm going to run the Spirit Talker and just see if anything comes relevant to the location to where I am, if anything comes up at all. This is the tree I did the last time, the tree with no leaves. I don't know if you haven't seen the video. To cut a long story short, there was two young...
Are you too scared?
Am I too scared? I just said earlier, no, I'm not too scared. So that's your opportunity to show yourself and make me scared. Cave. I've never seen no cave. It was a young couple, and they were going to get married, and the young girl's dad didn't like the young boy hunting, so he said he'd quit. But before the marriage, he decided to go hunting one more time. And what happened was he came across game wardens, and basically there was a confrontation, and the guy, unalived with his shotgun, a game warden. So he ended up swinging from a rope in the end, so I believe, for his punishment. And legend has it that the young girl comes back to this tree waiting for a boyfriend. So that's one of the other spirits that allegedly is seen in the area.
Extinction.
How about the young girl? Tell me your name in this device.
Diabolical. I was in the military.
You was in the military. Did you fight during the war?
Assurance.
What military was you in? Army? Air Force? Navy? Special Forces? Could you tell me your name? Do you wander this place?
I'm agitated.
You're agitated. Why would you be agitated?
I'm only 5.
I'm only 5. Well, the black-eyed child is supposed to be aged around about 8, 9 and 10. However, one of the 3 girls that was taken here that I've mentioned before, one of the little girls was only 5. It was either Diane Tift or Margaret Reynolds. Margaret Reynolds or Diane Tift. I know Christine Darby was 7.5 years old when she was taken. So how about some relevance in this device? Diana or Margaret? Could you say those names? Margaret or Diana?
Trees.
Trees. I'm surrounded by trees, yeah. Is Margaret with me? Or is Diana? Why won't the black-eyed child come and show herself to me? Are you that scared? Right, GoPro's got 18% battery left.
He will touch you.
He will touch me. Come on then. Whoever he is, come and touch me. Throw a stick, throw a stone in my general direction. Oh. Let me hear your voice. Any spirits? I wonder if a black-eyed child has ever been known to talk. Or do they just drift through the woods as they allegedly do and nothing, no conversation?
I miss my family.
You miss your family. I miss my family when I'm down here. So I know that feeling. And I can't always get up there. So I know where you're coming from. Or is your family still alive? I assume your family's still alive because if you've passed on, theoretically, you should be with your family. Why don't you not peek yourself from around that tree? Come out, stand behind me. See, it was really, really quiet earlier. And that annoying, whatever it is, industrial noise in the far distance.
Margaret.
Ooh, Margaret. I asked for that name, didn't I? I said Diane or Margaret. I've just had a little quick Google, and Margaret Reynolds, when she was taken, she was 6 years old. So, unless the name Diane comes up on this device, because she was the 5-year-old.
Yeah.
The year's 2025, and the 29th of January, Diane Tift, or Diana Tift, you was 5 years old when you was taken, wasn't you? Could you say your name in this device? Could you tell me your name, please? Man, this place, as I said before, apart from the distance, that industrial annoying noise, you can hear the birds tweeting, but then sometimes it just goes deadly still again. And still, you never see wildlife in Cannock Chase. You see deer.
My name is Edward.
Hi Edward, my name is Dave. Come and join me, Edward. I've never seen a rabbit running around. I've seen birds of prey and deer. What does that tell you about Cannock Chase, eh? Come on, black-eyed child, don't be so damn scared. Why don't you not show yourself? This is only a camera. I've got a microphone and I've got a phone in my hand, none of which can harm you. I can't harm you. I'm not here to harm you. I'm not here to be harmed. I just want to see you and communicate with you. So show yourself. Come out of those trees. Come out from behind that tree. Come out from whatever direction you happen to be in. Just come forward and show yourself. I feel so brave, but one thing I'd never do is camp here alone. But I want to do a camping here with somebody, who is willing to camp with me, that's local. If you want to get in touch,
Children are playing.
and we'll sort something out. Obviously, if you've got the equipment.
No.
The children are playing. I believe something was playing with me back over there, that's for sure. But this area here, I don't know. Well, I was just waiting for a few minutes for the dog walkers to pass by. I swear to God, the temperature has dropped significantly right around me right now. Wow. It is gone so damn cold. Victim. Well, those three little girls were victims. And I'd love to communicate with those three girls. I'd love to communicate with them here in Cannock, to be honest. Wow. You're somebody's wife, so I'm here with a female. Is it the girl that should have been that man, that young boy's wife? He went out hunting, didn't he? Had a confrontation with the game warden. He shot the game warden, and he was sentenced. I can't remember the story 100%, but yeah, he ended up from a rope in the end. Is that what you're trying to get through to? Are you the young girl? Or are you asking if I've got a wife? Not yet, but I'm sure I'll get one if I win the lottery. I've got a dog walker coming right my way, so I'm going to have to pause this for a second. So that gentleman who never said a word to me, hello,
Look, I'm here.
just walked straight in front of my camera. There's about 10 people in that direction now.
Darkness.
It's not dark, but it says, look, I'm here. Who's here? Do you want to come and show yourself? Well, I think I'm going to knock this off because there's a lot of people around here right now. This is why I prefer the foresty parts. You can hide. So, dog walkers everywhere. The one and only miserable person I've ever seen in Cannock, never said a word, walked straight past me right in front of me camera. Then a woman walked past with a dog with a big stick, nearly knocked my tripod over. There was people coming in all directions, so I thought, you know what, let's just pack away the tripod. And currently, it's gone quiet. Well, spirits and the shy black-eyed child that's too scared to show itself. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back towards the car. I'm going to take a slow walk back. And that's my GoPro died. I do have a spare battery, but it's not worth changing it now. So yes, little black-eyed child, little scaredy cat. Man, I say some things to provoke my reaction if I see the little thing. Ooh. But that's what I want. That's what I'm here for. That's why the camera's in my hand, to document that. But if you want to come and show yourself, follow me. Feel free to do so with anything else that's paranormal. Talk into the device that I'm holding or wearing. And preferably show yourself in front of me camera. As I always say, just as a reminder to do so. and more dog walkers. You struggling? Come on, spirits, don't be shy. It's your last chance. Well, I don't know if you can see in the distance, I'm right next to the car park. So what I'm going to do is going to end this video, guys, and go back and get myself a nice hot drink. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I always say, please give it a thumbs up and, you know, give it a like. And also, if you're not subscribed and you like this sort of thing, you know, consider subscribing. Hit the post notification bell and you'll get alerts of all videos that I upload. And with that, I want to say thank you all very much for watching, guys. Totally appreciate it. Thank you for all the nice comments as well. I always enjoy reading them. And if I don't reply to any of your comments, it's not that I'm being ignorant. It's just sometimes I'll see a comment that was days ago or even a week ago. I saw one about 3 months ago. Scrolling down, I think, I didn't get notification for that. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just I didn't happen to see it. But if I do see it, I'll reply. So with that, me ever waffling on as always. Once again, I'll say thank you and take care, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.